As women, we often find ourselves struggling to juggle multiple responsibilities, trying to keep up with the unrealistic expectations society places on us. In this video, we'll be discussing 10 recommendations to help modern women alleviate their suffering. Recommendation number 1. Prioritize self-care. It's simple for modern women to get bogged down by their everyday obligations and lose sight of who they are. Start looking after yourself now. Decide on a time slot for self-care and start using it every day. Setting boundaries and being aware of your boundaries are equally important components of self-care. If something or someone is draining your energy, don't be scared to say no. Never forget that taking care of yourself is not being selfish. You are starting down the path to become the best version of yourself by giving self-care priority. Recommendation number 2. Learn to say no. It's expected of us to work full-time jobs, look after our families, and still find time for hobbies and socializing. We frequently get the feeling that we are being dragged in too many directions, which leaves us drained and overwhelmed. Saying no demonstrates respect for the demands and limitations of your time. Putting your needs and wants before others is acceptable. To begin with, get comfortable declining simple requests and assignments. Just saying no to a social invitation to an event you don't want to attend could accomplish this. You can begin declining bigger requests or duties as you gain confidence in your ability to decline. Don't forget that being selfish or cruel doesn't mean you can't say no. By refusing, you give yourself room to relax, rejuvenate, and give your full attention to what matters to you. Thus, keep in mind that it's acceptable to say no the next time you feel overburdened. Say yes to yourself and give your health the attention it deserves. Recommendation number 3. Surround yourself with positive influences. On our mental and emotional health, the individuals we spend time with can have a big impact. Being surrounded by uplifting influences is therefore essential. Those who have positive effects on you are those who encourage, inspire, and support your aspirations. Family, friends, co-workers, or even online groups may be among these folks. Negative effects, on the other hand, might deplete your energy and leave you feeling sad. These individuals may be the ones who make you feel unworthy, mock your objectives, or criticize you. Realizing these harmful influences and keeping your distance from them are crucial. Start by figuring out who in your life makes you feel good so you can surround yourself with positive influences. Spend more time with them and establish closer bonds by making an effort to do so. You might look for new friendships or associate with groups that share your objectives and interests. Keep in mind that it's okay to create boundaries and keep away from harmful influences. It's right for you to be surrounded by positive, encouraging people. You may build a strong network of people who will support you and help you succeed by surrounding yourself with positive influences. Consider the people in your life for a moment, and then make an effort to surround yourself with supportive individuals. The people that bring out the best in you should be in your immediate vicinity. Recommendation number 4. Embrace your imperfections. Modern women are frequently subjected to messages about how they should behave, look, and accomplish. We frequently experience the feeling that we fall short or are insufficient. Tolerance for your flaws is essential because of this. Accepting who you are means embracing your imperfections. Realizing that you are special and unique despite your flaws is key. The key is to love oneself even when you don't feel flawless. Starting with self-compassion will help you accept your flaws. When you make a mistake or don't perform up to your standards, be nice and kind with yourself rather than being hard on yourself. As you would a close friend, treat yourself with respect. By accepting individuality and celebrating diversity, you may also oppose the arbitrary standards society sets for us. Look for representation of people with all racial and ethnic backgrounds and skills, and appreciate the beauty in diversity. Always keep in mind that perfection is not necessary. You may live life to the fullest by accepting your flaws and embracing your shortcomings. Now, take a big breath and say it aloud with me. I am flawed, and that's lovely. You'll be astounded at how much more content and happy you'll feel if you embrace your flaws. Recommendation number 5. Address and seek help for mental health issues. It's crucial to acknowledge and get assistance if you're having mental health issues. Neglecting mental health concerns can result in more severe issues like depression or anxiety disorders. Your quality of life and overall well-being can be significantly improved by seeking help. Start by speaking with a trusted person about your mental health concerns before seeking treatment. It might be a close relative, a close friend, or a medical expert. In addition to connecting you with the resources you require, they can provide assistance and direction. An expert therapist or counselor might also be contacted for assistance. They can assist you in locating and treating your mental health problems through therapy, counseling, or medication. Keeping your emotional and physical wellness in check is essential. A happy, healthy existence depends on taking good care of your mental health. You'll be one step closer to a better future if you confront and seek assistance for mental health difficulties. Speak to a trusted friend or family member or seek professional assistance by taking the first step. You merit to have a life that is abundant with happiness and well-being. Recommendation number 6. Establish healthy boundaries. For the sake of your well-being and the health of your relationships, it is imperative to establish healthy limits. It involves being aware of your boundaries and telling other people about them. Start by deciding what matters to you and what gives you a sense of security in order to create appropriate boundaries. This could be anything, such as the amount of time you spend with others or the subjects that are taboo. Then, be strong and unambiguous when expressing your boundaries. Don't be hesitant to enforce your boundaries if they aren't being followed. Instead, be firm yet respectful. Keep in mind that setting appropriate limits does not mean being egotistical or inflexible. They center on taking care of yourself and honoring your needs and ideals by establishing boundaries. While preserving your well-being and happiness requires taking this step, setting good limits can be difficult. Setting limits gives you the freedom to prioritize your needs and give your attention to what matters most. Consider your boundaries now and make sure you are clear with others about them. You should feel appreciated and valued in your relationships. You can take charge of your life and build a more rewarding future by setting up appropriate limits. Recommendation number 7. Invest in your education and personal development. Take the opportunity to develop personally and professionally by learning new things. Start by determining your goals and interests before making an investment in your education and personal growth. Do you have a goal in mind? Which competencies are you hoping to acquire? Next, seek out chances to improve and learn in these fields. Any number of activities, such as reading books, joining networking groups, or taking online courses or attending seminars, could be considered. Do not be scared to experiment and try new things. There are a plethora of tools accessible to assist you in growing and developing. Keep in mind that investing in your personal growth and education is an investment in you. It might open up new possibilities, boost self-assurance, and make life more satisfying. Beginning to study and develop is never too late. In order to begin researching possibilities to learn and improve, take some time to determine your goals and interests. Recommendation number 8. Engage in physical activity. Exercise is crucial for your physical, mental, and emotional health. Stress reduction, mood enhancement, and energy boosting are all benefits of regular exercise. Find an activity that you enjoy doing to get started with physical activity. Running, yoga, dance, or even hiking could be included. The next step is to include exercise in your routine. The use of the stairs rather than the elevator or taking a stroll during your lunch break are two examples of how you might include physical activity into your daily life. Your well-being can be greatly improved by even brief periods of activity. Find an activity you enjoy and incorporate it regularly into your schedule, since that is what is most important. You'll feel better physically and mentally as a result. A great method to elevate your mood, lower stress, and enhance your general well-being is to get moving. Recommendation number 9. Practice mindfulness and meditation. A potent method to lower stress, boost self-awareness, and enhance general well-being is to engage in mindfulness and meditation practices. Being in the present and mastering the skill of objectively observing your thoughts and feelings are key. Choose a peaceful, comfortable location where you won't be bothered in order to begin mindfulness and meditation. Keep an eye out for how your body feels as the air enters and exits. Your thoughts could begin to stray as you continue to exercise. This is common. As soon as you become aware of your thoughts, softly return your focus to your breathing. You'll discover that maintaining attention and being present gets simpler with practice. With this in mind, mindfulness and meditation are exercises. Despite the fact that they require practice and patience to master, the rewards are priceless. You can improve attention, lower tension, and develop greater self-awareness by practicing regularly. Each day plan to meditate and practice mindfulness. You can go to longer sessions by starting with shorter ones for a short while. You'll be surprised by how much more serene and in control you feel. A potent technique to develop inner tranquility and well-being is mindfulness and meditation. Recommendation number 10. Find and embrace your passion. To lead a fulfilled and meaningful life, it is crucial to discover and embrace your passion. It's about figuring out what gives you happiness and meaning, then going after it with zeal and commitment. Explore your hobbies and ideals first in order to discover and appreciate your passion. What interests you instinctively? What energizes and motivates you? Explore possibilities to follow your passion as soon as you have a notion of what interests you. This can entail enrolling in classes, becoming a part of a group or organization, or just carving out time for pursuits that match your interests. Make your passion a priority in your life by committing to it. Bear in mind that following your passion can lead to new chances, personal development, and a sense of purpose in addition to personal fulfillment. Spend some time investigating your principles and interests so that you can discover ways to follow your passion. The rewards are well worth the time and effort, even though it may be required. Your life will be lived to the fullest and you will be building a more fulfilling future when you discover and embrace your passion. Remember, it's important to prioritize your health and well-being. By implementing these recommendations, you can start taking steps towards living a more fulfilling and balanced life. Check out the description below for more tips on love and relationships. Check out this playlist of the top 10 videos on relationship advice for women. And we'll see you in the next video. With love.